Oh my god, it's the end of YouTube. Oh my god, YouTube drama. Oh my god, PewDiePie's racist. Yeah. What's going on, guys? It's the Macaroni Prince here, and yeah, we're here to talk about some YouTube drama. So edgy, so different.
What is Drum Alert Nation?
But this isn't purely because of the fact that it's all I see on my Twitter or that's all I see on YouTube now. It's because that I have some honest opinions about this, so I may as well give them here.
A nigga can't tuck no Jerry. Ice cream on me, McFlurry.
I'll start this off by giving a little bit of a summary on the situation. PewDiePie was part of a group called Revel Mode, which is a subgroup of Maker Studios, and apparently Maker Studios is owned by Disney. So PewDiePie was part of Maker, and Maker was part of Disney. So the other night I was on YouTube, and I saw that the Flannel God himself had posted a new video, and I went to go watch it, and I saw that PewDiePie had been dropped by Maker Studios because of anti-Semitic remarks and Nazi imagery in his content. Now, at first, that was all. It was on Drama Alert, and it was on Scarce's channel, and that was it. Those were the only two people reporting on it. Well, then this decided to break out into CNN and the local Independent and the Wall Street Journal, and they all decided to pick the story up, and this is where everything got absolutely fucked. The media decided to break this down and take everything they saw out of context. Left and right, he was being called a racist, he was being called a Jew hater, he was being called anti-Semitic, and he was just totally being bashed by all forms of media. The problem is that everybody on YouTube knows that this was a joke. Like, everything that PewDiePie was saying or anything that was Nazi imagery was shown, and it was a joke.
PewDiePie didn't do anything wrong.
Everybody knows that this was taken out of context, which is why this has drawn such a big problem. And before we go on, I'd like to take a look at two of the videos in question.
A nigga can't tuck no Jerry. Ice cream on me, McFlurry.
The first clip in question was one about YouTube Heroes. And as we know, YouTube Heroes was such a beautiful, wonderful, safe idea. Got him! So PewDiePie made a video making fun of it and showing how it was such a bad idea. And during one of the segments, it shows that it says, learn more at exclusive workshops. So PewDiePie pretended that a workshop was basically watching a Hitler speech as a joke.
Der 6. Parteitag der Bewegung geht zu Ende.
See, now that's the clip in context. That's not Nazi imagery. That's making fun of YouTube Heroes' stupid idea. So this clip was taken out of context and shown in different news reports saying that this is anti-Semitic material and Nazi imagery that promotes hate speech.
Parteitag der Bewegung geht zu Ende. Was?
And of all people, PewDiePie, the biggest YouTuber ever, the most sub-channel promoting hate speech. Do you really think he would have this big of a following if he was going around promoting hate or actually hating on Jews or promoting Nazi content? I just wonder if things like that ever cross the minds of any of the writers of these articles or anybody in any media outside of YouTube, because I doubt it did.
A nigga can't tuck no Jerry. Ice cream on me, McFlurry.
The other video that is highly in question and most popular amongst all the media and articles that are talking about PewDiePie, calling him a racist and things like that, it's a video that PewDiePie did on the website Fiverr. To tell you what Fiverr is a website where you can go and you can pay for certain services online, like people can make you a custom, cover card, or somebody can make you a thumbnail, or somebody can make your profile picture, or you can have people like hold up pieces of paper that say things, or you can have people promote something for you and talk about it in a video.
My name is Jeff.
And you can use it however you want because you paid for it. You can even have Jesus say whatever you type for him to say. Like, Jesus will come up on the screen and he'll say it.
Hello, it's me.
But anyways, in the case of PewDiePie, PewDiePie had a file called Subscribe to Keemstar, and in which these two workers of Fiverr were messing around, and then they held up the piece of paper that's in question that says, Death to all Jews. Before I show you the actual clip, let me show you that the clip that I've seen in a news article that was purely the only clip that was used in this article. Yep, there you go, guys. There's your proof. PewDiePie is definitely a racist. The only, 2-second clip right there, yep, total proof that PewDiePie is a Nazi. Let's go. Just shut him down now, guys. Now let's take a look at the actual ending of that clip.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
Now you see that completely changes the tone of the video. It just completely changes everything, but you take that out, yep, PewDiePie's a Nazi. Now at first it was just only these news articles and it was only Disney being a problem, and I think that that entire situation can just be summed up in this video made by Quackity right here. Then the situation was even taken further when YouTube decided to cut its ties with PewDiePie and cancel the PewDiePie show on YouTube Red. This is where I find things to be a lot more bullshit. Like YouTube's not major media. They can't just take things out of context and expect nobody to notice it. PewDiePie has been around for years. He's always made adult humor kind of jokes. He's always been a huge person on swearing, and he's always been doing all this kind of stuff. But to now say that it's completely changed and calling him racist and things like that is kind of unfair. So many different YouTubers have always made Hitler jokes and questionable jokes and edgy jokes like that, and it's just been part of their humor. Leafy has made so many jokes about Hitler and even made edits of him with Hitler as a joke, and nobody said anything about that being anti-Semitic or racist. And does anybody remember Evalion?
Well, guys, Hitler actually wasn't that bad.
Oh, you mean the girl who literally supports Hitler and celebrates his birthday and makes the most racist content on the site? Yeah, nobody brings that up in comparison to PewDiePie. And this all comes down to the fact that PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber, so of course he's gonna have the most action and he's gonna be seen the most and people are gonna notice what he does the most compared to any other YouTuber, but that does not put him outside of the rest of YouTube. If YouTube was a paid-for kind of site where you had to pay to be on it, or you had to pay to have your channel posted or anything like that, that would be far different and far more understandable for situations like this, because, you know, they're making money off of this stuff and they can't be a site that's promoting hate speech. But YouTube is a free site and millions of videos are posted a day, and not all of them are that great, and a lot of them are pretty fucking racist or stupid or mean or judgmental or anything like that. Like, look at commentary channels. They shit on people all the time. But it's because it's a free website and you can have free speech here. You can talk about what you want to talk about. But to take things out of context and place them in the anti-Semitic and racist columns of talk, well, that changes everything a whole lot, because what does that now say about YouTube? That this is okay, but this isn't. You can't just play favorites just because of who's bringing in the money. And sadly to say, if I was to actually bring my speech toward YouTube and like talk to a person at the head of YouTube, sadly they'd be able to say, actually, we can.
Got him!
Because YouTube actually is a business and they make their business decisions. Do I think this is the end of PewDiePie? Absolutely not. Do I think that this is going to blow over fast? Probably, but it's a trending topic, so people are going to talk about it, and you know, I'm here too. But one more thing that I wanted to talk about was the response from YouTubers about this situation. Now, most YouTubers are defending PewDiePie because, you know, YouTubers know how to put things into context because we've been doing it for long enough. And people like Scarce and Keemstar all been saying that this is super sketchy because of the Shay Carl incident that happened recently, where Shay Carl, a family man no matter, and the founder of Maker Studios, talking to a cam girl online and harassing her, and now is apparently in rehab. People say that there's a coincidence between these two situations. People say that it's a conspiracy. I'm not going to delve into those, but there's one video that I want to take a look at that blew up pretty fast on the situation, and that was Mr. Casey Neistat's.
A nigga can't tuck no Jerry. Ice cream on me, McFlurry.
Casey Neistat recently made a video talking about this entire situation, talking about free speech, talking about how things are taken out of context, but then there was one thing at the end that really kind of made everything very iffy. Casey Neistat decided to say, oh, with great power comes great responsibility, in effect to show that PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber, therefore he has the biggest impact. He also made the comment that
PewDiePie, I think he'll be okay. People have a tendency to forgive and forget, give and forget.
What pisses me off about this is that there's nothing to forgive for. PewDiePie did absolutely nothing wrong. He's completely innocent. This is just the media taking things out of context, and now it's hurting his channel. So, you know, I don't really want to give props to Casey for talking about it because he's not doing anything good.
Nobody can touch my swag.
In conclusion, I don't think this is the end of PewDiePie. I think he's gonna be okay in the long run. I think this is really fucked up that this is happening to him. But honestly, if I didn't have anything that I thought would contribute to the situation, or I didn't have any opinions that were a little differing, I probably wouldn't have made a video on it. I would have just talked about the end of Club Penguin that's coming up, because we all know that that funeral is going to be intense. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please leave a like. But there's something different about my outros. For a while, I've had Shy songs in my outros, but Shy is part of a group called Weird Clan, and I kind of wanted to give everybody in that group a shout out because they're all really awesome guys. They make really good music. So in my outros over my videos, I'm going to have like a few different artists or like different songs by them, and I'm going to give them a shout out. I'm going to post links in the description whenever I have them. And the first artist I'm going to be talking about is Josh, and he's a really good singer. He makes really good music. I like it a lot. I listen to it all the time. So I'm going to put that in today's outro. If you guys enjoy it, please go check it out in the description, and subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment if you have something you want me to talk about, and share this video if you think somebody else would enjoy it. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.
I can see your eyes, you're the one, right? The only girl who I ever really loved. Yeah, okay, I know that you think that I'm crazy, but you're not like the other women I've been with, just trust me. I know that you're the one, I can see it in your eyes. You say your heart's been racing for a while, so it's mine. And end up in the stars, cause I don't like this, so take me back to Mars. And